Hello, this is A.F.O story time. There's something I want to share so people don't keep making the same mistake. There's something that happened. It was a simple mistake, but it really landed me in trouble. I was sent out of school, chased out of school because of that simple mistake, and I wouldn't like for anybody to be a victim again. Oh, that was when I was in secondary school, when when we just moved to from SS2 to SS3. So on that fateful day, I was sitting in the class and somebody was sent to call me. So I was by the proprietor. Okay, it was the proprietor that that sent someone to call me from the class. So I was about to become scared, but at the point I said, I've never been called from my class like this before. What could the problem be? But I felt okay, let me just go since I didn't commit anything. Let me just reach there and know what is going on. So reaching there, my preparator started asking me, did you pay last term school fees? And mind you, in that school, you cannot move from any class to any other class. In fact, you can't even move from term to term in one class without completing your previous payment school fee. So there's no magic that could have happened that I could have moved from SS2 to SS3 without making complete payment of my school fee. So when that man called me, I went there. I was not scared. I stood there. He started asking me that, did I pay my school fee of last term, which was the third term in SS2? I said, yes, sir. That was how I was able to write my exam. If I didn't pay my school fee, it is a norm in the school that I can't write my exam even. So he said, okay, so do I have the receipt? That is, he said, who did I pay to? I said, it is your daughter, sir. Like, because his daughter was the bossa in that school then. He said, yeah, how much did I pay? Then we were paying 5,000 naira. So I said, it's 5,000 naira I paid. He said, can you show me any proof, anything that shows that you paid? I said, sir, I paid and your daughter wrote a receipt for me. I have the receipt, but it is at home. He said, can you go and get the receipt? I said, okay, sir. Because he said here in his in that duplicate that what is written there is 500 naira. I said, no, I can't. It's not possible that I'll pay 500 naira when my school fee is 5,000. It's not possible. I said I should go and bring the receipt. I rushed home, got the receipt. Immediately I saw it. Truly, it was written 500 naira, and it was his own daughter that received that 5,000 naira from me, wrote that receipt. Out of happiness that I've paid my school fees, I didn't even check, I didn't even look at the receipt. I was just happy, filled with joy. I put that receipt in my bag, took it home, I put it where my mom normally puts all the receipts I've been coming back home with. So that day, when I looked at that receipt, I saw 500 and I was thinking, 500 naira is not possible. How? It's not possible. So I said, okay, because I was very young then, something in me told me, okay, why don't you just take a pen and just write that remaining zero that is there. I didn't think twice. I just did that. I just took a pen and wrote it because I was sure I gave her 5,000 naira that made her give me the receipt. Just that she did not write 5,000 naira. She wrote 500 naira in that receipt. And I didn't know, but the word was written 5,000 naira only. So I had to take my pen and just wrote that zero instantly and then rush, took it to school, gave it to the man. Immediately the man saw it. The man said, this is not exactly what is on my duplicate. This duplicate has 500 naira. Why is yours with another zero? making it 5,000 naira. I said, sir, I did that myself. I corrected it. It was a mistake from your daughter, but I have corrected it. He said, yeah, I should have brought it the way it was. I am a criminal. I am this, I'm that. He gave me all sort of names and asked me to go straight to my class, take my things, and leave the school. Say, sir, I started begging. I begged. I cried because I didn't even know it would get up to that. I begged. I cried. He said he doesn't want to harbor criminals, thieves like me. For me to have taken a pen and rewrite zero on it, why didn't I bring it straight to him? That yes, he knows that the word carries 5,000 naira only, but he purposely called me so that he can ask me some question that the who did I say I paid to? I said I paid to your daughter, sir, because her daughter, his daughter, as at that time has gone gained admission, has gone to school. I said, please, sir, if there's a way you can call your daughter, her signature is on it. He said he doesn't deny that I paid to his daughter because he knows his daughter's signature. Just that for me to have written that zero, I must leave his school. That is how that man threw me out of that school without any grace, without any second chance. He threw me out of that school, and then the next day I remembered I brought my mom brought all the people I had to bring to that school for us to beg that man in the presence of my mom and other people. This man still called me a criminal, that I'm a criminal, that I am a criminal, that he doesn't want me around these premises, he doesn't want me around other children, other students, that I should go home. That was how that man kicked me out of that school. So there was a time again that I came to, that was that. So I all the time I couldn't hold it every day. I kept crying. I kept crying. I cried. I went on crying because that was an exam class. So why I'm telling these stories for everyone, because I have also encountered somebody that I want that same thing happened to, because it was in a hospital. This person paid money for drugs. I think it was either 20,000 naira for the drugs she just bought in the hospital. They wrote 200 naira for her. When she took the receipt to the cashier, he said, you have not paid for the drugs. That what is written here is 200 naira. It was a big issue. I mean, in that hospital, it was a big issue. This lady has just paid 20,000 naira to someone, and they gave her receipt of 200 naira. And she went without even looking at it. So please, anytime somebody issues you anything like that, a receipt, please make sure you take a good look at it so that it doesn't bring trouble any trouble later. Take a good look at it. Be sure that what you paid is exactly the amount that is written there. You know, this zero, if you omit any one zero, it must surely reduce the amount, but the word might be there, but it will surely bring misunderstanding. So that is why I said I should share this. Mm. I hope the story was useful.